Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm trying to do these video devotions as often as I can. I don't know who's even listening to them anymore since they're so sporadic. A lot's going on with the life of the church. I mean, life keeps going on, right? And challenges and issues within people's lives doesn't stop for a pandemic. I'm going to share with you something that recently occurred. I believe it was last week. In the midst of everything that's going on, a gentleman by the name of Chadwick Boseman, at the age of 43, was announced dead after a 4-year battle with stage 3 colon cancer. And that news shocked his fans around the world because it had been kept private that Chadwick had spent the last few years battling a terminal illness. You see, between 2016 and 2020, Chadwick had become one of the most prominent and inspirational black actors of our day. He starred in such films as Marshall, Da 5 Bloods, and 21 Bridges. My first introduction to him as an actor was in the movie 42, where he played in the role of the Brooklyn Dodger, Jackie Robinson. Most notably, he came to be celebrated for his roles in the Marvel Studios' Captain America: Civil War, the movie Avengers, Infinity War, Avengers, Endgame, and as the title character in the Oscar-winning, record-breaking film Black Panther. In 2018, Black Panther was the highest grossing superhero film of all time. And on its release was reviewed as the most meaningful and culturally significant film for black culture. For the first time, black people were able to see themselves and their story spectacularly told on the big screen. Black people were given, if you will, their own legend, who they could mythologize, their own hero who they could celebrate, no longer beholden to the legends and heroes with white skin, nor forced to insert themselves into the mythologies of European and Western standards of exceptionalism. Instead, black people were given a hero. With black skin, a hero from Africa, and black people were given a film in which they could imagine the existence of a society free from marginalization that comes too often with simply having black skin. And what makes Chadwick's passing, I think, so inconceivable for many is that while quietly battling a terminal illness, Chadwick, not the Black Panther, but Chadwick became a hero to generations of black boys and black girls by placing the power and the beauty and the excellence of Wakanda forever eternally in their hearts. In his 2018 commencement speech to the graduating class at Howard University, there in Washington, D.C., my homeland, if you will, in words that ring more poignantly now after his death, Chadwick spoke to the graduates about the importance of living in their purpose. He said he would rather find, how did he put it? He would rather find purpose than a job or a career. Because purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence, he said, is wrapped up in the things that you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career, the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. As Christians, Chadwick Boseman's life teaches us a lot about living into our purpose and how we ought to make the most of the moments we have been given. Because none of us are promised to see another day, right? I mean, we're not. None of us are promised that the work and passions that we have left unfinished for today, that we all will be there again to greet them tomorrow. We're not promised that. Thus, we must live each day, each moment, with the courage to pursue what God has put inside each of us, that which we are supposed to give back to the world. When we live into purpose, if you will, we are operating at our fullest capacity. Even though we may not get to produce, I think, everything we have the capability to produce. Likewise, living into purpose does not mean we will not suffer, hardship, but it does mean we are fully optimizing the time, the opportunities, and the talents that God has blessed each of us with, so we may rest peacefully when our time on earth is through. As Chadwick said to Howard's graduating class, we must press on with purpose. We must press on with purpose because pressing on is the only thing we can do to keep us grounded when the troubles of the world attempt to knock us off balance. And likewise, as life throws us things outside of our control, we must press on with purpose, trusting that God is in control. I mean, when civil unrest and racial tensions, are thrown at us and fill us with a sense of fear or dread or hurt or anger or all of the above, we must press on with purpose, having faith in the righteousness of God, to bring justice to God's people. When the world around us feels uncertain, and 2020 continues to give us blow after blow after blow to our spirit, the church must press on with purpose to be a refuge for weary souls. Chadwick Boseman pressed on with purpose while fighting for his life and giving so many people a reason to live. Now we can celebrate him and his entrance into that ancestral plane, if you will, because he lived into his purpose, which was to bless, which was to encourage, which was to inspire the world to be better than how he found it. May we, dear friends, strive to embrace such a noble and divine purpose. God bless you. Peace be with you.